Hello everyone, I hope you're well and you're good. Yesterday in the watch on, you saw me depressed and disappointed and I had to close it around 85th minute. I was depressed. If anyone is angry, I'm sorry because it was depressing, man. It was very depressing to watch. At first, I was angry. I was putting my belt up and throwing on the chair in anger of the goals. But now it's just like we knew what's happening is worse than ever we can think. It's worse than a relegation team. And thanks to Tommy Tuchel for the 10 points because we would have been in a relegation zone. But now on the serious note, let's talk about the 5 things we learned in this match and the things Chelsea can take forward or can really not learn from, to be honest. But there are some things which were positive, to be honest, and I'll talk about it as well. So the first thing we learned is Frank Lampard, PS stunt has failed. I was one of them as well who thought it's fine because I had no hope of the season. I thought just end it now, end it. But it's been even worse than I could have thought. Frank, really, I love Frank as a player, as a manager. He has a lot to learn from disaster lineup, playing Gallagher and Sterling as forwards. Are you kidding me? Are we playing a roadrunner match here? What the heck is going on? Gallagher, Sterling has a strikers. There was no trying to get a goal. Thomas Frank coming on and taking the piss out of Frank Lampard, saying that we are so happy. Chelsea gave us so much respect. Are you kidding me? Brentford at Stamford Bridge and we are playing like the relegation candidates, playing a 3-5-2 with Gallagher, Sterling as forwards. That is disgraceful and a sackable offense, but already was the benefit of sacking him. The season is over and the PR stunt of Todd Bowley of getting Frank Lampard has absolutely disastrously failed, sad to say. Second thing we learned is playing like road runners with no fitness. We are trying to play like absolute road runners, headless chicken, running around, but sadly there's no fitness. I think sadly with the preseason which did not go well, many players were complaining of traveling all around the world with not getting enough proper fitness and proper campaign. I think the players have no fitness. You see the pressing is not there, you see the intensity is not there, and Frank Lampard is trying to play a high pressing type of football with players who are not even fit right now, and that is very tough to see. We need Pochettino and his fitness coach very soon in the summer so these guys can be put in their places and brought back to their fitness, because fitness wise we are bad. We are bad fitness wise. We literally had no energy on the field. We literally had no pressing. The running was not there and it's very sad to see. Number third is N'Golo Kante back to his best. A beautiful player, and it's so good to see him back at his best. He came after a big injury. We all were afraid will he ever come back to the Kante we know, and right now he does look like at least 50% of the Kante back we know. He was fantastic. The final output was missing a shot or a good pass, but to see N'Golo Kante intercepting all around the pitch was a good sight to see. And if N'Golo Kante is fully fit and back, Chelsea have a very good future ahead, especially under Pochettino, who loves to play a high pressing football with intensity. Another positive was Mudryk. Mudryk was fantastic, man. Mudryk was so good to see. A massive positive today. The way he played was so good to see. In a negative performance, negative season, Mudryk was a massive positive, attracting 2 players towards him with his accelerating pace and taking on 2 players, giving the spaces to other, putting good crosses into the box, and that was a massive positive. If you watch my watch along, you'll know how happy I was to see Mudryk, and I was celebrating every cross, every pass, because we were that bad in the match and Mudryk was the only positive. And I, along with N'Golo Kante, and along with Mudryk, I will say he's a raw talent. Yes, his finishing right now is not good, which rivals will banter, but let's back this kid with a proper manager like Pochettino, proper development, with the pace he has got, the dribbling ability he has got, but the other attributes are a bit raw. He can really develop to become something really good. Coming on to the next one, and that is a negative as well. And my last point on this, the 5 things we learn is Kovacic for Chelsea right now is not good enough. He's not at the level. Either he's not giving his best and he wants to leave the club, and with Manchester City trying to get linked with him, even I believe Bayern or some other clubs are being linked with him, either he doesn't want to be here. So I'll always appreciate for what he did. He has been a fine midfielder for us, above average midfielder for us. I've always told the fans to back him, give him more praise, but right now the way he has played this season is better he leaves. And if his level has declined, even then it's better we let him go. N'Golo Kante, we bring a player like Caicedo, we bring a player like Lavia, and let players like Kovacic, Conor Gallagher leave the club. Conor also is a fantastic talent, but still not good enough for a club like Chelsea. And Kovacic for this season for me has been a disgrace. His passing has been awful. And I think in this match we learned Kovacic passing is not there. His final output is not there, which we have been complaining for the last 2-3 years. And also the good thing about Kovacic was he used to have the ball on his feet and he's used to stay like glue with him, and that's not happening. And this is why for me he has to leave. I love Kovacic always and thank you to him, but hopefully he has to leave now. I don't think he has a desire to stay as well. So I think these are the 5 things I learned. If any more thing people learned in this match, and if you did like the video or didn't like something, please comment and please subscribe and like if you haven't. Thank you.